For over a decade, fans of Asian drama and pop culture have been waiting for one moment: the reunion of F4, the legendary boy band born out of the iconic drama Meteor Garden. When news broke that the group was coming together again to perform Meteor Rain, their most beloved anthem after 12 years apart, fans worldwide were left in tears. Social media exploded, ticket sales crashed within minutes, and nostalgic hearts everywhere rejoiced. But this wasn't just a concert, this was history being rewritten. A chapter thought closed was suddenly reopened, and the emotions that poured out were overwhelming. To understand why this reunion is so monumental, you need to rewind back to the early 2000s. Meteor Garden, the Taiwanese adaptation of Hana Yori Dango, aired in 2001, and instantly became a cultural sensation. It wasn't just another romantic drama, it was the drama that defined an entire generation in Asia. The story of Shan Kai, a working-class girl who stands up against the arrogant but secretly vulnerable leader of the wealthy F4 boys, was simple yet powerful. The drama touched on love, friendship, class divides, and personal growth, but what made it immortal were the four boys of F4: Jerry Yen, Vic Zhou, Vanness Wu, and Ken Chu. Their good looks, charisma, and undeniable chemistry both on screen and on stage turned them into overnight idols. Soon they weren't just actors, they became a boy band named after their group in the show F4. Among their songs, none shone brighter than Meteor Rain. The track became a cultural anthem, capturing the innocence and dreamlike quality of first love. With its tender melody and lyrics about longing and destiny, it instantly embedded itself in the hearts of fans. Whenever Meteor Rain played, it wasn't just a song, it was a portal back to the early 2000s. Fans would recall late nights binge-watching Meteor Garden on DVDs or TV reruns, crying with Shan Kai swooning over Dao Mingxi and dreaming about their own fairy tale romances. The song was performed across Asia during the height of F4's popularity. Concert halls would echo with thousands of fans singing along, holding glowing light sticks and crying tears of joy. But as with all great stories, there came a bittersweet turning point. By 2009, F4 had largely gone their separate ways. Each member pursued his own career path. Jerry Yen focused on acting, Vic Zhou became a critically acclaimed actor, Vanness Wu carved out a solo music career, and Ken Chu moved into theater and behind-the-scenes work. The group never officially announced a disbandment, but their absence from the stage spoke louder than words. For years, fans held on to hope of a reunion, but with every year that passed, that hope dimmed. The idea of seeing them together again performing Meteor Rain live felt like an impossible dream. Then in 2025, out of nowhere, came the news: F4 to reunite for a special one-night concert performing Meteor Rain for the first time in 12 years. Fans didn't believe it at first. Was it a rumor, a fan-made edit? But when the official confirmation dropped, the internet went into meltdown. Hashtags like F4 reunion and Meteor Rain 2025 trended worldwide. Ticketing websites crashed within minutes of opening sales. Fans from countries as far as the Philippines, Indonesia, Japan, and beyond booked flights immediately. It was more than just a concert announcement, it was a cultural earthquake. The night of the concert, stadiums were packed to the brim. Fans, some now adults with families of their own, arrived wearing throwback F4 merchandise, holding handmade signs, and even cosplaying their favorite Meteor Garden characters. When the lights dimmed and the first notes of Meteor Rain began to play, the crowd erupted into screams, tears, and applause. Then, like shooting stars, Jerry Yen, Vic Zhou, Vanness Wu, and Ken Chu appeared on stage, older, more mature, but still carrying that same magic. Jerry Yen smiled shyly, still exuding Dao Mingxi's charm. Vic Zhou had the calm, soulful aura that made fans fall in love with Hua Zhe Lei. Vanness Wu brought the energy and charisma that never faded. Ken Chu, though quieter, stood strong and dignified, his presence grounding the group. As they sang together for the first time in over a decade, something magical happened. Thousands of voices joined them, singing every word. Fans who had grown up with F4 found themselves transported back in time. Tears streamed down faces, couples hugged, even the members themselves choked up during the performance. This wasn't just nostalgia, it was healing for many fans. Meteor Garden and F4 weren't just entertainment, they were a lifeline during tough teenage years, a source of hope when life felt overwhelming. The reunion of F4 was like a reunion with one's own youth. For millennials in Asia, it was reclaiming the magic of their teenage years. For younger fans, it was finally experiencing something they had only heard about from older siblings or parents. For the members themselves, it was proof that their bond, though stretched by time and distance, was never truly broken. Social media was flooded with videos of fans crying uncontrollably as Meteor Rain echoed through the stadium. Some posts went viral, a fan in her 30s holding her daughter and singing along, captioning, "I was her age when I first heard this song." A group of friends who met in high school because of their shared love for F4 reuniting at the concert after 15 years. Clips of fans chanting F4 forever long after the concert ended. Even celebrities joined in posting throwbacks of when they too were obsessed. With Meteor Garden reports revealed that the reunion had been in discussion for years, but scheduling conflicts and personal commitments always got in the way. What finally made it happen was a mix of nostalgia and fan demand, the members admitted in interviews. Jerry Yen, "We didn't realize how much this still meant to everyone until we saw the love never faded." Vic Zhou singing Meteor Rain again with them. "It felt like no time had passed." Vanness Wu, "We owe this to the fans who never gave up on us." Ken Chu, "It's not just about us, it's about all of us together." F4 and the fans. The reunion has sparked questions. Will this be just a one-time event, or the beginning of something bigger? Rumors are swirling about a possible world tour featuring all of F4's classic hits, a documentary capturing their journey from 2001 to now, and even whispers of a special drama cameo or film project. While nothing is confirmed yet, fans are clinging to hope. Whether or not F4 continues together, their reunion has already cemented something powerful. The legacy of Meteor Garden and Meteor Rain is eternal. They were more than just a boy band, they represented an era, a feeling, and a story that touched millions. For fans, the 2025 reunion was not just about seeing four men perform again, it was about reclaiming their youth, honoring their memories, and proving that love, music, and friendship can withstand the test of time. As the last notes of Meteor Rain faded into the night, fans knew they had witnessed history. Tears fell, smiles shone, and voices echoed in unison. The concert ended, but the feeling lingered like a meteor shower that leaves trails of light long after it disappears. After 12 years apart, F4 reminded the world of something simple but profound. True stars never fade, they just wait for the right moment to shine again. And on that night, under the glow of thousands of lights, they shone brighter than ever.